Hello, my beautiful Gemini collective. If you've got Gemini in your placement, Sun, Moon, or Rising, this message could be for you. I'm doing a Celtic cross. It's a timeless reading. Whenever you receive it, this is when you're meant to find it. And I'm going to look at what's happening for you, what the general overall energy is around you at this time, what's crossing that, what's in the past. We're getting all of the information that is relevant around the energy that you're experiencing. And we're looking at what's coming in and what you can expect, what sort of outcomes you can expect within. I'm going to do a 6-month period. Okay, so that's what we're doing for you. I'm doing a 6-month period because that's just the energy that I'm picking up today. But for you, Spirit says for you, when you find this message, you're looking at approximately 6 to 12 weeks of this energy being relevant for you. Okay, because you can all receive it whenever you receive it. Okay. If you're new to my channel, I'm High Priestess Elif. I welcome you to evolve with me. I hope you enjoy the energy. I'm a channel, a medium, and I have a beautiful connection to the cards, so I enjoy using them in my readings because they help me to tell a clear, concise story without me going too deep down the rabbit hole and losing all of you. So the purpose of this channel is for those of you who are gifted healers, who have found yourself coming into a world, awakening in a world where you feel really alone. You don't have access to many resources, and you don't have access to a spirit guide. That is why I'm here. I serve as a medium between you, your guides, you and source, so that you can have confirmation, validation about your signs, your symbols, the energy you're picking up, to help you to navigate this life. Okay. As a soul having a human experience and not the other way around. Okay. If you're a returning subscriber, welcome back. Thank you so much, guys. I want to thank you all for your support on my channel. Those of you who have signed up for spiritual guidance and coaching, it is an honor. Thank you so much. Those of you who have reached out for readings, thank you for your support and making it possible for me to do what I came here to do. Right. If you are interested in a channeled body and soul activation, it's a healing, channeled healing, because perhaps you have a condition, symptoms, ailments that you would like to receive energetic healing about. Perhaps you'd like to know more about where it comes from, what the root of that condition is. You're welcome to contact me. My email is in the description box below. Personal reading or guidance on any subject. If you'd like to connect to a loved one on the other side, or you'd like to get some direct communication from your guides, perhaps direct communication from a person, a channeled message from a person, my email is in the description box below. Okay, now let's begin. Thank you, Spirit. One more shuffle. Right, splitting the deck. So as I said, we're doing a Celtic cross. Just a straightforward Celtic cross, getting straight to the point. Okay. You're starting your energy at the center of your reading is the Chariot. This is a major arcana. And the Chariot is a powerful card holding the energy of progress and forward movement. This Chariot is symbolic of somebody that might have the tendency to sometimes feel like they're being pulled into different directions. Internally, there's conflict and confusion very often about what you may want versus what it is that you want your life to look like long term. Spirit is saying to me, this is the kind of energy, Gemini, where you know what you want long term, you know what your soul wants, but when you're dealing with things in the moment, you can sometimes get distracted in the drama, pulled into whatever conflict is happening, and your instinct is to put out the fire without assessing, is this relevant to where I'm going? If I give this energy, is it conducive to, and how I react to this, how I show up in this situation needs to be in alignment with where I'm headed. And sometimes that's where you miss the mark a little bit, Gemini, and that's what Spirit is highlighting. But what is coming in for you here with this Chariot is that there is more flow, there is more clarity. There is not this misalignment that is taking place on a regular basis that you can look forward to. So more clarity, more focus, and a clear path. Spirit is clearing the path for you moving forward towards the things that your heart desires, towards the things that are in alignment with your soul. Okay? What is crossing this Chariot? Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords is very quick action. Spirit is saying the tendency to react, to be reactive, is blocking this forward movement, this clarity, this progress that is unhindered. There is a tendency here to cut things out prematurely, or to commit to things before fully assessing them. It's very quick, fast moving energy here, that in your effort to want to move things forward and clear things out and fix things and make things right, you're actually hindering with this Knight of Swords, your Chariot energy. You need to slow down, Gemini, because this sword is symbolic of the mind. You're reacting to situations, to proposals, to opportunities from the mind. You want to give yourself an opportunity to settle into the heart space, because Gemini, when you've experienced a lot of disappointment, a lot of mental, Spirit is showing me a lot of mental trauma and abuse. You cannot place all of the responsibility of your decision making on the mind. You have to be patient enough. You cannot just act on what comes to the mind in the first instance. You need to give yourself an opportunity to ponder on something and not here. Settle into your body, settle into your spirit. And then ponder all the various options, and the one that gives you the most peace is usually the one that is the right choice. It might not be the one that makes everybody else happy, but this is, when I say hinder, this is a major arcana. Your progress, your forward movement cannot be stopped. Okay? It can just temporarily be paused, hindered, slowed down. That's all that this Knight of Swords is doing. You think that quick, fast action moves things out of the way and you can move on. It's actually doing the opposite. It's counterproductive. What's happened in the past for Gemini to bring them to this place? Spirit is saying to me that your heart's desires, your goals, your dreams, your aspirations, they're vivid to you. And the reason why they're vivid to you, Gemini, is because they're closer than you think. They're very, very close. They're around the corner. But as these horses, they're showing me these horses galloping forward. It's on this wagon. It's pushing up dust from the sand, from the gravel road that makes the path ahead a little bit more unclear. Okay, but it is closer than you think. It's just that every now and then, in order to allow the dust to clear, there's a little bit of a pause that takes place, and that's this Knight of Swords energy that I'm talking about. What's happened in the past to bring Gemini to where they are? There's been a blockage. It's the Four of Swords. Spirit has presented you with an opportunity to take space from something emotionally. There's been an emotional blockage, an emotional pause. Perhaps someone has blocked you. Perhaps somebody has put a pause on, or you have given someone a timeout, or something a timeout. There's something that you've taken a break from. I'm curious about this. It's going to be different for all of you, because this is for a collective. For some of you, you've taken a pause from work. For some of you, you've taken a pause from a relationship. You've blocked someone. For some of you, you've taken a pause on your own goals and purposes. For career, okay, maybe your calling. For some of you, you've taken a pause from helping other people because it comes with a lot of stuff. For some of you, you've taken a pause from your love life. For some of you, you've taken a pause from anything serious, being open to anything serious. It's going to be different for all of you. I just want to see if there, just give me one more card to just tell me specifically more or less the energy here. The Empress. Some of you have taken a pause from building your empire, giving birth to new life. Some of you have taken a pause from this, from your own healing, your own growth. Some of you have taken a pause from taking care of yourself. The Empress is about self-care. The Empress is about giving birth to new goals, dreams, aspirations. This could be your calling, because this is the divine feminine. This could be the life that you've wanted to build. Maybe just taking a pause from it, saying, I don't have the capacity. Maybe now's not a good time. Some of you have taken a pause on your goal, your aspiration to have more babies, another baby, or okay. For someone, you've just accepted what you have and stopped trying to build and create what you want. And you've given up on that, and that's why you're in pain. That's why you're unhappy. It's not something you should ever give up on, you know. All right. What is moving out of Gemini's reality? What can Gemini say goodbye to? Your indecision. See, I picked that up right at the beginning of the reading. That tendency to be in conflict with yourself internally. That tendency to say, I know that this is the right thing for me, but this is what I'm going to do now because I'm coping and I'm surviving. I know this is what I want, but I don't know if I can actually have that. So I'm just going to settle for this. Reacting to whatever's put in front of you. Whatever bursts through your door. But not making decisions with the things in your life that actually matter. That indecision, that tendency to get stuck and caught up. Yeah. You're saying goodbye to this tendency, Gemini. You're going to feel a sudden shift and a sudden change in, it's going to be as if you have a new capacity. You're going to experience yourself anew completely with such clarity, knowing in the moment where your intuition is going to communicate with you loudly, vividly. Remember, this is not what we want. Let's not give this attention. This is, in fact, what we want. This lines up with where we're headed. Let's feed into this a bit more. There's a mental clarity, a mental fog that is lifting for you, Gemini. What is coming in for you? What is an opportunity that's coming in for you? All right. In the very near future, we've got the Knight of Pentacles. We've got something that's been slow and steady. There's a plan coming in for you for your future. There's a very stable offer coming in for you from this Knight of Pentacles. This is the energy of an earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. This is somebody that knows exactly what it is they want, has given this plan a lot of thought, time, and energy, and comes in and says, I want to do this with you, Gemini. What you choose to do with this is entirely up to you, of course, because it's an opportunity. It's not set in stone. What's definitely coming into your experience? What is a definite coming into your experience for Gemini? Thank you. Passionate new beginning, Ace of Wands. Your passions are being ignited. That is happening for you. This is happening in your solar plexus. This is about your passion, your confidence, trust, rebuilding trust. feeling inspired once again. This opportunity coming in for you with this Knight of Pentacles. Tell me, what are the feelings of this Knight of Pentacles towards Gemini? For some of you, this person's already come into your experience. For some of Two of Cups. This is a romantic offer. This is a new beginning in love. This is, you are my equal. This is, you are what I deserve, Gemini, and I know I can give you what you deserve, Gemini. This is a healthy connection. This is a new beginning in love that is exciting with a very solid knight. This is a knight that is ready to evolve into being the King of Pentacles. And Spirit says this gives you an opportunity to evolve into the Empress as well, which you've been avoiding for some time. But this is love. This is reciprocity. This is the kind of thing that we all look for, where we feel like, Spirit is saying to me, this is going to feel like your best friend. Someone who sees the world the way you do. Someone who you don't have to count your words with. You can just be yourself. What are their thoughts about you? Commitment. This is someone coming in who wants to build something solid with you. This is the Three of Pentacles. This is commitment. This is something solid. This is something long-term. Something that stands the test of time. What works in your favor during this time, Gemini? What works in Gemini's favor? Judgment. Karma. You've balanced karma. There are things, people, situations that are leaving your life. Some of it you think is a loss. It's not. Spirit says it's all part of creating space for the new you, the new world, and your new experience. This is your guide saying, right, you've taken enough advantage of Gemini, or you've had enough of an opportunity with Gemini. It's time to move on and create space for more, for better. Gemini deserves better. And that's working in your favor. Spirit says your willingness to let things go is what's working in your favor. External influence is a 10 of Pentacles. There's a lot of financial and emotional stability coming towards you from people around you. Be open and receptive to the gifts that they give you. Be open and receptive to the support. Be open and receptive to witnessing the relationships and the value that the things that are working around you. Be willing to see how beautiful things can be. There is an example of that around you, Gemini. And this really, really supports the energy, the new energy that you're coming into. Because you're starting to believe that it is possible. Hopes and fears for Gemini. The Devil. You're afraid that nothing will change. And at the same time, you're hoping that you can release yourself from the habits, the bondage, and the tendencies that keep you in this mental fog. This is the energy of the Devil. You have the opportunity to release yourself from bondage. That's what this card is about. Setting yourself free from addictions, from habits, from behaviors, tendencies to remain shackled and remain stuck. What are the outcomes? What's the outcome that Gemini can expect in the next 6 weeks to 6 months? Let's see. Depending on when you receive this, of course. Temperance. It's a card of Sagittarius. This is the Capricorn energy as well. There's a lot of Capricorn here. There's a lot of coins. I'm getting a lot of coins. There's in the past, I'm seeing a lot of swords, which means you've been in your head a lot in the past. What's coming in is the coins, and there's a little bit of inspiration coming in as well. And then of course we've got the cups here for love. That is a possibility, but that it depends on you. Your outcome, regardless of whatever choices you make, is the Temperance card, which is this angel pouring from one cup into the other. This is mental clarity. And you see, this speaks of these two cups where there's this pouring of love and clarity and strength and emotional balance from one cup into the other. And so this is balance and harmony coming in towards you, and a lot of mental clarity. That's what Spirit speaks about here. So I feel like a very peaceful, a very confident, a very clear phase is on the horizon for you, Gemini, and I really like this for you. So this is your message overall. If you'd like to go into more detail on this message, maybe you'd like to get into more specifics about this person coming in, you're welcome to contact me for a personal reading. Whatever you choose to do, do what is best for you. And in the meantime, bask in the knowing that things are beginning to move forward, that you are growing, that you're moving out of the mental turmoil, that you are being released from the mental, the bondage of narcissistic abuse and mental trauma and PTSD, and you're able to have a more harmonious relationship with your mind, body and soul. That's definitely what I'm seeing on the horizon. And that means that everything for you overall is going to be so much better. Love and light, beautiful soul. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.